is up, YouTube? It is your boy NMR Sports here, coming back at you with another MLB The Show video. Today we are going to be talking about what to do to prepare for this bad boy over here. The next big one, it releases tomorrow, and I have been non-stop grinding around the clock. I did not sleep at all last night. I need some coffee. If I fall asleep mid-video, I apologize. But yeah, I'm going to show you how to get as many cards as possible. Find them all the nooks and crannies. Maybe these are cards you skipped over at the beginning of the game that you don't know about. There's a lot of them hiding, so let's find out where you can find these cards and what you should be doing to prepare for this collection so you can get it done as fast as possible and as cheap as possible. Now, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that sub button. We are currently at 800 YouTube subs. The 69 is the amount of Twitch subs I have. So I appreciate you guys. This hasn't updated yet, but thank you so much for 800 subs. We're grinding for 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so I appreciate the support lately. It's been amazing. Now let's get in to figure out how we're going to prepare for this August 3rd, Tuesday, tomorrow, how we're going to prepare for this collection. All right, so in Diamond Dynasty, obviously, we all know about the first one. This was the Mariano Rivera. First off, I would like to pull out this theory. I'm pretty sure there's going to be 3 cards. As you can see over here, you have the Live Series collection. You have Alfonso Soriano in the bottom left corner. You have David Ortiz in the bottom right, and then you have Chipper Jones up top. Well, if you'll notice, Mariano Rivera is in the bottom left corner in the exact position that Alfonso Soriano's in. So this leads me to believe we're going to get the bottom right card coming up. So I wouldn't expect this to be the full, like, big collection. I think we're going to get something pretty insane, but I don't think we're going to get something... I don't think we're going to get the biggest, the best card in the game yet. Obviously, Mariano Rivera was kind of a letdown. I'm not expecting, like... Hank Aaron. I think Hank Aaron's going to be the big collection. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get some sort of middle infielder. I know a few years back they did Honus Wagner. So I don't know. You guys can let me know what your predictions are down in the comment section. If they do an outfielder that's not Hank Aaron, I'm guessing it could be Roberto Clemente. But I doubt they would give us 2 outfielders, because even if you see in the live series, they gave us a third baseman, a first baseman, and then an outfielder. I definitely think it's going to be a position player, though. There's no way they're giving us a pitcher. If they did, it would probably be 99 Pedro, but I digress. I really don't think they're going to give us a pitcher. Anyways, so obviously it's going to be a Legends and Flashbacks collection, and this is kind of what I'm expecting you're going to need. You're definitely going to need Shohei Ohtani. That's going to be one of them, just like we needed the Jackie Robinson for the Mariano Rivera collection. I'm guessing here, you're basically going to go in and round down to the nearest multiple of 10, in my opinion. So, like, when you go to milestone cards, you got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, and then you got 29. So you got 29 here. I'm guessing you're going to need 20 milestone cards, and I currently have 21 total, which is why I picked Nolan Ryan as my inning boss. So I think I'll be fine on milestone at 21. Second half heroes, as you can see, I have plenty of them. If you're missing more than 5 to 10 of these cards, that's where I would start to get a little bit worried and start looking into some of these cheap cards. I think second half is a big collection that's going to go way up in price once this drops. Signature Series already has gone up in price a little bit. Like this Evan Longoria, I think, was going for like around the low to mid 30s. Now he's already up to 60K. Obviously, Vladimir Guerrero is expensive. So Signature is one that I would worry about a little bit. Second half Heroes is one I would worry about. Milestone I would worry about a lot, because pretty much every card in this set is expensive, even if you go all the way down. Juris Familia is going for 14K. That's not bad. But guys like Kenny Lofton's going for 75K. So I would definitely worry about the Milestone collection. Awards is another one that's pretty pricey right now. Even guys like Mike Hampton, Manny Machado's going for like 57K. Who else in here is going for a lot? Obviously, the old event rewards. Nick Marquez is going for 103,000 stubs right now. So awards is one that I would be a little bit worried about if you haven't already. I'll show you where you can get some good awards cards. Prime is another one that's going to be a little difficult because there really aren't that many Prime cards, and so on and so forth. So you get the picture of what you're going to be looking for. That's kind of how I calculate it. I count all the cards. I round down about 5 or 10 just to get an idea of what we're going to get. Like I said, I don't think this is the big collection, so I don't expect you to need like 100% of any of these cards. I know when they dropped Mo, you needed like every single Signature Series card in the game. Obviously, they just released another one too, so... Anyways, let's go in to find how you can get some free cards without having to go on the marketplace and spend a ton of stubs. The first thing I would highly recommend, you have to go into player programs. You need to finish every single one of these. You need to. These are free cards right now. These are absolutely free. You get a free Mickey Mantle, who is a All-Star card. Those are a little bit difficult. Yeah, so you get a free Mickey Mantle, who is an All-Star Series card. Alan Trammell is a second half card. You got Nelson Cruz, who I think is an awards card. Yeah. Billy Williams is a milestone card. All these cards are going to be really, really helpful. Billy Williams will save you like 100K just by doing this because every single milestone card is so expensive right now. It's going to be a lot easier for you to just do these player programs. I know some of them are annoying. I just did the... what was it? I just did the Madison Bumgarner one the other day. Absolutely the worst moment of my life. It's so tedious and such a bad grind. But at the end of the day, it's another free All-Star card, especially if I don't need some of my All-Star cards. I'll be able to sell them and make a ton of stubs. The market's going to go way up in price tomorrow as soon as the collection drops because you're going to have people scrambling to finish it. I'm currently holding on to a lot of cards as well, which we'll talk about how to get those in a second. But like I said, you definitely need to do these, especially guys like Whitey Ford, who's a signature series. Billy Williams is a milestone. You need to do his. Other than that, those are the two most important, without a doubt, in my mind. Whitey Ford and Billy Williams. But Alan Trammell's the second half. I think that's a little important. And then coming up in Justin Turner and Joe Nathan are both going to be really important as well. So definitely go in. You got to do your player programs. Team Affinity is another one. You have to have these 100%, man. You're getting so many free cards from these. You have to have these 100%, especially Team Affinity 2 and 3. All these cards are going to be super useful to you, especially in Team Affinity 2. You got all these legends and flashbacks. So just from completing the AL East, I got a second half card, a breakout, a postseason, and 2 All-Stars. And then when it comes to the actual pack, I got an All-Star, veteran, postseason, and 2 future stars. You're literally just getting so many free cards. So you need Team Affinity 100%. You need your player programs 100%. I don't have Juan Marichal right now just because I'm getting a little lazy on it, but I will probably finish him before the collection drops tomorrow. Now, another helpful one that's a little time consuming, I would recommend grinding out this fifth inning program. The best method to do that is the 2 controller method, which if you haven't seen, I have a video on my channel explaining it. Basically, you just go into a game on Legend against yourself. You walk your player 1 controller, and then you get a shit ton of stubs from doing it. Anyways, you're going to get these cards. A second half card, like I said, is a pretty valuable asset at the moment. I think I already have Greg Holland at the moment. Here you're going to get a Future Stars, a Finest, and a Postseason. I don't know if there's going to be a Finest collection or not. If there is, Danny Vogelbach's the only person in the Finest collection, so this might get you an entire voucher for the boss. So keep that in mind. You might want to go out and get a Danny Vogelbach, and then obviously the bosses. You have a milestone and a signature and a prime sitting right there. Any one of these guys would be really helpful for collections as well. I have been grinding for the bosses. It took me absolutely forever, but I'd say it was worth it. I will have a video coming out once the collection drops and everything. I can show you how close I got off the rip, if I actually made it or not. Another thing you got to do is the Battle Royale program. If you haven't already done the Battle Royale program, you get so many free cards, dude. Veteran, rookie, breakout, rookie, all-star. Look at all these guys. You're literally just getting these for free. You get to pick 4 out of the old ones, and you get to pick 1 of these new ones every time you get to this pack in the BR program. So even if you suck at BR like I do, you're still going to get to these pretty quick just by playing the game. Obviously, these gold ones are really valuable as well. You get some second half cards in here. There's a lot of breakouts and veterans. This will be very, very helpful for you, and these are really easy cards to get. If you're like me and you're crazy, you want to grind to the end of the program, you can get this 95 Jorge Posada. I sold mine initially, but I bought him back because I'm a little worried about awards cards not having enough right now. And then obviously, if you finish the BR program, you get one of these guys. I ended up selling Bryce Harper to help me with some other collections, but I don't know if I kind of regret it now. But anyways, you'll get one of these guys. And this is where you're going to find 3 of the most expensive Milestone Series cards and 2 of the most expensive Award Series cards. So that's another way you can get some cards, and there is one more spot that a lot of people probably don't check. Let's see, it's in Showdown here. Showdown, you got to do the starter Showdown. If you haven't already done this, I guarantee you half of you people watching this video have not done this starter collection yet. You need to get this 80 overall rookie Shane Bieber. He's going to help you with collections. Rookie's actually a pretty difficult one to complete. If you go over to rookie, let me see. So if you go over to rookie, you'll see it's not some of these cards are a little bit hard to come by. Fernando Valenzuela was a first inning boss. A lot of these guys are from choice packs. Albert Pujols we'll talk about in a second. Richie Ashburn was from one of the programs, and a lot of these gold cards are difficult to get. So Shane Bieber is going to be very helpful for you in completing this collection. And then last but not least, the Nation of Baseball map is probably the best place to go to find some hidden rewards. It is a tedious grind, just like the player programs, but it is 100% worth it in my opinion. Every time you complete a division, I've done all of them except for the NL West right now. Every time you complete a division, you get 5 Prospect Series cards. So if you look at this, for completing the NL West, you get a Prospects NL West pack. You get to choose 5 players. Dude, all of these cards are going for like 5 to 10K right now, and once the collection drops, they're going to go up in price. So I'm holding on to like 20 Prospect cards that I can sell, and if they're going for like 10K each, bro, that is so much profit right now. You have to be doing this. If you have time today, I would go out and grind this USA Baseball Conquest, or maybe just turn on some Netflix, play these games. You can play them all on Rookie. It doesn't matter. Once you get started, it's so easy. You're literally just playing games on Rookie the whole day. I did a lot of that last night, and then once you complete it, you also get this, you don't even have to steal fans or anything. You just have to capture all the strongholds. You get this 89 rookie Albert Pujols, which we already talked about is a very hard card to get. All these rookie cards are something that's going to be a little bit difficult. One of the more difficult collections to complete, in my opinion. If you actually want to do stealing fans, which I absolutely hate, you also get another veteran card in Walter Johnson here. I'm not going to grind for this because I hate stealing fans. It's an absolute waste of my time, and it's not getting me closer to Albert Pujols. So maybe if I have some extra free time, I'll go in and steal some fans, but I doubt it. All right, the last and somewhat the hardest, in my opinion, way to get some expensive cards that are going to be very helpful for you in this program is by playing the So Fresh, So Clean event that's out right now. You can get 95 Prime Jake McGee, and you can also get this 99 Ralph Kiner. I don't have him yet, but I'm well on my way. He's going for about 120K right now. I assume he's going to go up once this program drops. So if you're short on milestone cards, you're definitely going to want to get this Ralph Kiner card. I'm on the fence if I want to grind for him tonight or not, because 15 wins is a lot to get. Obviously, he's a 40-win reward. I'm already at 25. So if you can, grind for this, and if you can, if you really have some free time, grind for this kitchen sink pack, because obviously any of these cards will be helpful for you. Even if you get the base round, these Prime and Awards cards are going to help you a lot. Even this Rod Cruz actually going for something right now. He's going for about 30K. So yeah, definitely would recommend doing the So Fresh, So Clean events. You are going to get some packs along the way. It is a very tedious grind, like I said, most of the stuff is, but it is one of the best ways to get yourself prepared for the new collection that's coming out. All right, now with that being said, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I appreciate all the support once again. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this type of content. Leave a like on this video and tell me who you think the new collection reward is going to be down in the comments section. I love chatting with you guys about MLB The Show stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me or post it in the comments section. Yeah, anyways, I appreciate you guys watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.